Lord Thomas and Lady Margaret. And I just want to go over the plot a little bit. Is that Lord Thomas and Lady Margaret are either married or engaged. I think they're sort of engaged. And Thomas is going out hunting, and she says, "Oh, here's my sweetie. I'm going to go along with him hunting." And he looks over and he sees her and he says, "Oh God, what's this woman doing here?" He tells his guys, his men, he says, "Take that woman away, go somewhere else and ride her around for a while." So, and she's really pissed off by this. It's like, "What are you doing? I thought we were having this adventure together." So she goes off. She's riding all over these damn meadows, and this other guy who's out there riding too sees her, and they have a little chemistry. And she says hi, and he says hi, and she says, "Well, let's talk or something." He says, "No, here's the deal. You come and live in my castle. You be my wife. Then we can talk." And so she does. So she goes off and lives with him. Time passes. She's sitting there one day in her window, and who does she see but this old beggar, this poor guy, who's Lord Thomas. He's fallen on hard times. And she says, "Come on in." She recognizes him. He doesn't recognize her at first. He says, "Oh, can you please help me?" And she says, "I'll help you. In a pig's eye, I'll help you. You didn't help me. You just sent me out there to get lost in the meadows." And he says, "Oh, that's who you are. Oh, you're living with this guy. I'm going to kill him." He's threatening to kill her new husband. So she poisons him. And that's the end of the story. So I went back and I would laboriously put the rhyme in using the O's. "Lord Thomas is to the hunting gone, to hunt the fallow deer, oh. Margaret to the greenwood went, together with her best beau. He looked over his left shoulder, to see what might be seen, oh. And Margaret he saw nearby, riding with much gusto. Thomas called his servants all by one, by two, by three, oh. Go hunt, but take that wild woman, and leave her in some meadow. They hunted high, they hunted low, they hunted o'er the plains, oh. Poor Margaret, she could just keep up as they rode to and fro. Hunting high and hunting low, by one, by two, by three, oh. Hunting high and hunting low, by two, by one, by zero. Margaret spied a tall young man riding down the lane, oh. She called to him as she got near, just for to say hello. Some relief I pray grant me, for I've been wronged in love, oh. They've passed me round my own country, just like a hot potato. No relief, my fair lady, will I grant unto thee, oh, till thou renounce all other men, and move into my chateau. He set her on a milk-white steed, himself upon a grey, oh, and cheerfully they rode away through the oak and willow. Now Lady Margaret one day sat in a window seat, oh, singing to herself as she stitched a silken pillow. And there she saw a begging man, all dressed up in rags, oh. She saw that it was Lord Thomas, wandering to and fro. Some relief I pray grant me, thou seems a lady fair, oh. I was a lord and rich I was, though that seems so long ago. No relief, the lady cried, will you get from me, oh. And if I had thee in my bower, you'd know the cruel quid pro quo. Hunting high and hunting low, by one, by two, by three, oh. Hunting high and hunting low, by two, by one, by zero. Now Margaret, Thomas replied, that could never be, oh. I'll kill your husband with a sword and take you off to Glasgow. Oh no, Lord Thomas, Margaret cried, such things can never be, oh. Hey, I've a bottle in my cove, a silky blood-red Bordeaux. Margaret called her servants all by one, by two, by three. Oh, bring to this poor beggar man our finest wine from below. They fetched a bottle of blood-red wine they had been asked to bring. Oh, she snuck some poison in the drink to finish off her old beau. Hunting high and hunting low, by one, by two, by three. Oh, hunting high and hunting low, by two, by one, by zero. She took the cup in her slim hand with her slender fingers. Oh, she put it to her rosy lips, but didn't drink a drop, though. Lord Thomas, with his manly hand, took his cup to drink. Oh, oh yes, he cried, it is quite good, but he'd never see tomorrow. Oh, I'm so wearied of all this drink, said Thomas to the lady-o. Just as I was, Margaret said, remember that? I think so. I'll bury thee, Lord Thomas, for poisoned you have been. Oh, and when my good lord does come home, I'll tell him all blow by blow.